I'm Moise MFBCL, and today we're going to talk about Miary Zo. There was an announcement recently that they're going to showcase a new trailer on the third day of Evo France, which will be Sunday. And it's unfortunate because I wanted to go to Evo France as well, but I won't be able to go. I couldn't make it, unfortunately. But I will be cheering on for my friends that will be watching it, and we're all going to watch this trailer. Now, I know that people already have their theories on how she's going to fight, so this trailer will answer a lot of questions. A lot of people say that she may fight like Ancient Ogre because she has red eyes and she wears the same sort of anklets as him, so she might be some sort of next born to be Ancient Ogre type thing. Yeah, some people think that she'll have an anime sort of fight style because of Tekken 8's direction. You know, I'm hoping that they'll bring it back to grounded stuff. We know that her style is Morangi, and I'm going to go over that in a moment. But today I want to show you guys my theory for Miary Zo. So, I think, she's going to fight like Mona Kimura. She's a Japanese kickboxer who has a bit of a karate style and a bit of a boxing style as well. Actually, also did boxing as well. And they call her like the real life Chung Li because of the style that she has. What she just does is she uses her right leg to jab, to kick, do power kicks and stuff. She does these front leg side kicks, and the way she just does it is just so crazy. Like, she keeps people out. She's very, very good at how she does it. Even I even like this bit of the clip here where she almost breaks their guard. Their guard is up, and she still kicks through their guard. It is crazy. The training that she just does, her balance is absolutely amazing, and she can just do so many kicks before her leg comes down. I remember doing these sort of exercises in Taekwondo, and my God, it's hard, and she just takes it to the next level. And now people may be thinking that, well, Morangi is a Madagascan style. How would she fight like this? I mean, sometimes, Tekken doesn't always follow the discipline all the way to the max. We know that Josie, she did kickboxing. She was supposed to be a bit more of a Eskrima kickboxing style, but yet she did some Muay Thai stuff, which kind of wasn't really that. Now, when you look at Morangi style, it does look like a very, very brutal style. I've seen a lot of how they fight, and it's very, very great. I'm really glad. I mean, first off, I actually love the fact that Morangi is actually part of it, is actually in Tekken, really, because I've always wanted some more African martial arts in there, because there's a lot of disciplines in Africa, like Dambu, Senegalese wrestling, and I feel glad now, that we've got this one. I actually saw a few videos on Morangi even before they announced that Miary Zo was going to do Morangi. Now, when I look at how they fight, there does seem to be like more of a situation of it's two tough guys who don't really use much technique. They just come and brutalize each other, and that's what they seem to look like, and it seems a bit close. Like, they always will get clinched up. They always will fight up close and everything and all that. And it looks like a crazy sort of style. And when I do look at that, and you look at Miary Zo, you think, are they going to make her like this? I'll tell you one thing. I do agree with the situation that she might be one of the really, really tough ladies. Because she might not be just like another waifu and all that. She'll probably be someone who's just straight up about wanting to fight. I feel that's been lacking from fighting games these days. She just says, hit me with all you got. She just wants to fight straight away. Obviously, her face has changed here from this because of a few adaptations they made to her. But she is going to be but she is obviously going to be some sort of kickboxer. And I reckon they're probably going to go maybe along with her, with Miary Zo, because, as I said already, one of the things that Miary Zo has only fought here for only 3 times so far. Her first fight was last year, but she's been training a lot before that as well. Now the question I wonder is when did they actually start working on Miary Zo? Because remember, Tekken more or less came out last year. We don't know when they start working on this character. Maybe it could have been a long time ago, so then that would prove my theory wrong. You know, but the thing is, one of the things that I pointed out to you already is she does break people's guards here, and that's interesting because in Tekken 8, yeah, guard break has been a massive thing here to keep up with the aggression. Now, I wonder if she was to fight exactly like her, she probably would have what, a 14 frame guard break, a 12 frame. Nah, 12 frame would be crazy. Maybe 14 frame guard break. You know, that would probably make Miary Zo broken. But hey, this is the Tekken DLC tradition. When a DLC character makes their debut, they're always broken to the craziness until they start doing some balancing later on. Another thing I forgot to mention about is that they also said that her style may also mimic animals as well. Yeah, and people are automatically just saying, "Oh, she's just Wei Wu Long." Then here's the thing that you got to understand: what animals is she going to be imitating? Because there's one thing I do know, and there's a lot of animals that hop on one feet and kick with the other one as well. You know, there's a lot of animals out there. You know, you've got ostrich, you've got emus and that stuff. But then there's also this. What about Roger and Alex? They had moves where they hop on one leg and kick with the other, so they have that as well. So there's that. I also found this clip here, a Morangi clip, not too long ago, right? Yeah. Watch how this guy here on the left fights. Watch this. Hey, look, keeps the leg up again. Look, he's doing it again. He's doing it. But he's actually trying similar to what she does here. Okay, well, sorry, I got it wrong here, but you see how a kick just goes up very, very fast. Now, another thing that people may think about my theory is that people will say, well, we already have a kicking guy who does that. We already have Horang, all right? Horang's Taekwondo, yeah, he does almost kind of the same things. He has a lot of kicks that keeps people out, and he also has his own little moves, yeah, that may guard break as well. My answer to that is, well, we already had Katarina, who did Savate kickboxing in Tekken 7. So they're not scared about having two great kickers in there. You know, I have a feeling, yeah, that Miary Zo could actually possibly, another thing I forgot to point out about the Morangi as well is they don't actually wear the sort of they're a bit more barehanded. Yeah, they wrap their hands, and Miary Zo wears actual sort of fingerless. Now these ain't quite MMA gloves, but they are fingerless. And yeah, these are look more like training MMA gloves that you sort of see. So these are probably her own style of things, and so that will show that case that she will have a calmer style than how Morangi is being portrayed. And well, like I say, you can actually watch. You can literally watch Mona Kimura's kicking style. You can see how calm she is, but she brings the leg up in a nice, fast and aggressive way. But even though she's just literally just calmly in there. So I honestly think, yeah, that this could be it. I could be wrong. I could definitely be wrong. But I reckon it would be kind of cool if she is. Usually, yeah, when a character, I also noticed this, yeah, when they usually first introduce a character, they usually tend to zoom out of a certain position, like start from a certain position. Like, let's go to Victor's trailer for a second, and just for me to get my point across. So they first always show the stage as usual. You know. Now, look how it started. It starts here from him just walking into the shot, just like that. Yeah. I feel like the fact that when they decide to do Miary Zo, the first thing that they show from her is her just basically walking, yeah, just showing her feet, yeah, just walking in like that. When they usually do stuff like that, yeah, I just see, yep, she's probably gonna be a kicker, probably a kicker. That's how I would sort of do things myself, to be honest. You know, she's gonna be a kicker. She's gonna be somebody who's just gonna want to kick. That's what I think. And yeah, I can't wait for Biobab Horizon as well. They're obviously going to show that stage, you know. So those are my thoughts on Miary Zo, and let me know your thoughts, guys. Let me know if you agree. And yeah, guys, that's all I got to say. So thanks very much. I'll speak to you all later. Love who you are.